Look at that, they're getting the footing stripped, starting to lay out for the walls. So we got all the forms here. They're gonna try to get all these walls set up and poured. And we're just unloading the foam for the foundation wall as well as the radiant heat. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the current home build. So this is the new home build that we're going to be doing. You can see it's a little bit different than when we did our layout because the guys got the foundation work done. Brian and his team kind of got in here when it was cold. We got a super small window of like, what, 3 or 4 days, Greg? Yeah. Above freezing. As you can see, we're into the mud. We got some rain, but we need to get this all backfilled, get it insulated so it's frost protected, and then we can start working on it. So today's job is to do exterior insulation on the wall. So we've got our AMC Foam, same stuff we used when we did my headquarters, Subterra Halo. And the goal is we're gonna wrap around this foundation. Now, you'll see that we've got a couple different things going on here. You see how this wall is lower? This is gonna be a capped porch. So this will be a concrete porch, this entire back side here. That is why it's at a different height, so they can pour the cap. So we're not gonna actually insulate the porch. We'll come around and then we'll have to transfer into the inside. And then hopefully, if weather permits, we're supposed to be getting a ton of rock. This whole inside is gonna have to get filled up with rock. It's gonna be a lot. And then we'll also get some maybe rock against these footings just for drainage, and then backfill with the little bit of dirt that we do have here. The thing that we were still trying to decide is these are 48 inches. And the forms are 48 inches, and then they snap a line on the inside. So this is actually like 46 inches of concrete. And we were like, do we take the time and cut these down now? Or do we just get them all on and come through with a nice Sawzall? Greg says Sawzall. I haven't made up my mind yet. What do you guys think we should do? It'll be too late by the time you see this, but what would you do? My thought is time is money. And instead of snapping lines and cutting off, although we could very easily take the saw, Greg, with
I wonder, just for, you think we could just kind of both sides and then just? No,
I don't. That would be way too long. But what I'm thinking is the saw has a guide that goes far enough. If we just take off, let's say 2.5 inches, come in here, because our concrete guy, usually I would be mad because these are like just waiting for someone to grab it with your knee or something. These are the ties that hold the forms together, and usually they just get broken off. I'm actually kind of glad he left them because we should be able to take the foam and just stick it in and maybe hit a couple Capcons, or we've got a ram set over there to hit in. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so
that would be pretty easy.
Yeah, that's pretty much easy. So I think we decided what we're gonna do. Take that. Let's go to the corner and let's stick one on and see how it works. I'm a little bit concerned about all the little bit of concrete, Greg. We're going to have to do.
Well, yeah, that'll get pressed in there when we backfill. We just need it to stay.
Yeah. So we just need it to be lined up on the edge. Oh, go ahead. You're good.
Brother, you pick a side. We're gonna cap the front here.
Sure.
So that there.
Yeah.
Yep. We'll take a ram set.
I mean, I don't think it's going anywhere, dude.
I don't think so. I just put one in the middle just in case. You know?
Nope.
Okay.
I don't think it's going anywhere. I think that's pretty darn easy. We're not gonna make this a super overcomplicated process. If they don't feel like they're gonna stay on, because this is all gonna get backfilled. I don't have any more of the really sweet ram sets that go into the foam, but I do have regular like washered ram sets just to hold it if we have to. I don't think we'll have to. Just gonna double check these. I really don't want to mess up my pretty hammer, but I'm gonna have to. Me neither.
Respect.
It doesn't like something down there, but I don't see anything.
No, it's probably just so tap ram pad in it.
It should get pressed up against the wall pretty darn good when the backfill starts happening. Yeah.
Just jump.
Well, I don't want to get mud on the, but I'm also concerned about stuff flying out.
I'll show you. That's what you do. You go.
Yeah, I get that. I have
Easy.
a tool belt on.
I mean, I know you're 40, so
Start knocking.
Where's my hammer?
It's over there. $40. I'll show you 40. Hold it. Got it?
Not really leaving the mark.
I am.
As long as you can see it.
That's right.
I can't think of all the things.
That's only 1.5 inches. Son of a gun. Greg,
Yeah.
let me see your hammer over here, man. Friday.
Friday?
So just 2 days ago.
So
I mean, it's been just above freezing, you know.
You know what that means. It's gonna be a solid wall once it cures.
Yeah, nice and slow, man.
Yeah.
That's about 2 inches, wouldn't you say? It's great, man.
I know.
I hope I got enough concrete out of there.
Yeah, you do. You just gotta punch her in.
Punch her in. I'm just afraid that like one of these ties
It's just gonna punch
is gonna
out.
pop out. Yeah. Maybe Brian knew that the insulation would go on much nicer with those ties.
Maybe.
And he's like, you know what? I'm gonna leave those for those boys.
Or maybe they're just being lazy and didn't want to do it.
Nah, I don't think so. I get through those bad boys. Too bad this one's not divisible by 8. This 36 foot, Greg.
Dang it.
You're an absolute legend.
I'm an athlete.
You're an absolute legend. Come on, man. You gotta clean the rocks off the footing, dude.
Hey,
It's your
I need
first
you to do
job?
something. I can't do everything.
Oh, okay. Cool. Nah, I appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
Should I bring another battery? No, we're just cutting some foam. This battery will last all day.
I'm disappointed in you.
What can we do, you think? Is there anything else we could do? Do I have a charger in my truck maybe or something?
No, you don't. Yeah, I don't know how if this is gonna work, but we're gonna try, you know?
No.
What do we got? What can we use? What can we use? Bear with me. Oh, that's about ready to fall out.
Nothing like a 1/4-inch thick knife. What the? If it works, it works, man.
Adapt and survive.
I mean, we're still gonna be done by lunch, you know what I'm saying?
Well, actually, now we got that. Should be able to. Knock, knock. Open up the door.
You're a legend, G-Money. Let's see if we can get it. You good there?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Okay. Okay, where's your knife or your tape measure?
Right in my pocket. Where's yours? Yeah, you look like the Bears.
Honestly, I did not expect it to go there, dude, and it went over, and I lost it in the sun.
Yeah, you lost it in the sun. Yeah, it's so bright out here. You gotta start one end and work it down.
Nice. Yeah. Well, that was easy, huh? Now it's on to, we got cut out doors and stuff, and then we're off to backfill. That was pretty easy. Imagine people getting paid to do this, you know? Imagine if you were getting paid to do this, Greg.
Imagine?
Yeah. All right, let's get all of our.
I am.
Let's get all this cleaned up, dude.
I'm getting paid.
Let's just throw this right here and then we'll backfill. How's that sound?
Right, I'm getting paid.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. 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 I hit the rock a couple times.
That one looks like it's about ready to fall.
All right, back here in the morning, guys, and as you can see, we've got a lot of gravel dumped. Probably not enough. We're gonna go ahead and get spreading it out. The big thing is getting the porches filled up so those can potentially get capped with concrete. That way we can build on them. And then also just trying to get this site prepped to build on. So I'm gonna spend a lot of time in the seat here, and I'm thinking I wish I would have brought another bucket so Greg could have hopped in the other skid steer and done some work as well. So I just don't know if it's worth the 1.5 hour round trip to go get the bucket or not. So. Hey Brock, how's it going? Hey, I got a small favor to ask. Would I be able to send Greg over and borrow your material bucket by chance? I'll send him right now. Appreciate it, man. All right. Yeah, bye. Yeah, just head to Brock's. Yeah, yeah. You're gonna get the material bucket. He's gonna meet you there. So as we're putting this gravel in, obviously these walls, especially on this back corner, they're pretty much all the way out of the ground. The main reason for us doing this is because we've got frost and winter on the way, and we got to get these walls protected. We got to get the footing protected from the frost. This is good black dirt. This is not what you backfill with, but we really don't have a good choice. In the springtime, there's going to be a project about a mile, not even half mile down the road, where there's going to be a ton of fill dirt. Unfortunately, we might have to come in here, push all this black out of the way, put down good fill, and then put the black back on it. But this is the way construction is. It's not always perfect. And the other thing is, as we're loading up the foundation with rock, we want to kind of counterbalance that, because this wall is only, I don't know, what is it, Greg? Under a week old. It'll be a week old in 2 days. So it's only 5 days old. It's still a little green, it's cold, and we don't want to be putting too much pressure on the wall. So I'm just taking some of this dirt, protecting the footings from frost, giving that wall some extra strength, and then I'm going to move into the garage where there's a lot of rock to just move around. I might have to run over and get some gas. I know what's wrong with it.
I know what's wrong with it.
Ain't got no diesel.
Ain't got no diesel in it.
I'm kind of muddy though, dude.
It's getting slick.
No, I'm saying like to go over there on their yard.
You'll be driving on the grass for a while.
I'll leave my bucket here, that way it's not all full of mud. Okay, there's the edge of the wall. Kind of a pain in the butt. This one's like 4 feet or 5 feet in, Greg.
Yeah.
All right, well, at least I know where that corner is now. Just trying to get all this pile, try to get some into the house area, and I think what we're gonna do, because I don't want to be going up and over this fairly green wall a ton, is I think I'm gonna try to get my machine in there, and then maybe Greg can just dump it and I'll just keep feathering it around. But I wanted to clear this up so we could see what we're doing. I don't like working around the wall. We should have, in fact, hope we didn't screw ourselves. We should have snapped the line before any of this got put in. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we still can take a lot of this over there because...
Oh, a lot of this can go over there.
Yeah, but it's not that much. This is not that far off, I bet. There's probably enough gravel in this garage to bring it up to 13, 12 inches below.
Right now?
Yeah.
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 I agree.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we're gonna need, I'm not good at volumetric measurements and deciding exactly how many we need, but if I was looking at this space, Greg, I would say if you put a truckload, there might be 12 truckloads in there. Maybe not, it's hard to say. 10 to 12, that's my guess.
Yeah.
But then again, we have a bunch of rocks still here, so.
I'd probably start with 10 and then see where that gets you.
Yeah.
And then...
Well, we'll leave the ramp here, and the good thing is we got everything kind of somewhat tidied up, so we'll be back and we'll get this all wrapped up. All right, as you can see, we've got more gravel. I hope I was not wrong because they asked me how much gravel to bring, and I'm like, just bring another 10 loads. But we might have more than we need here. I don't know, we're gonna find out. But before we get any further into this, we're gonna make sure we snap a line around this perimeter so we know what grade we're trying to hit instead of just eyeballing it, because Greg and I did some preliminary measurements, and we want this to be about 14 inches. So right now as this stands, this threshold is about 2 to 3 inches high. So we don't want a whole lot more gravel in the garage. Granted, this is where they dumped it all, so we're just kind of pulling out as we go. But that has to go somewhere, so we're gonna put it in here, and we're gonna make sure we don't mess up and check our grade, Greg. So let's do this real quick. And of course we got snow, so that's awesome. I'm just gonna come out here, Greg, where there's no snow, and just make a 7-inch mark.
Yep.
So we're using heat sheet heavy. Heat sheet heavy got the nodules on the top, which are actually a little bit taller than 2 inches. So after doing my shop, we learned that if we kind of figure the top of the nodule at 4 inches, you're gonna get like 4.5 or so, 4 3/4 of an inch in concrete. And this is just in a house, so we don't really need to worry about having a big thick floor. It'll get mesh and all that good stuff. So we're gonna go 7 inches down, which will give us plenty of space for our concrete, which is top of wall is going to be 0 elevation in the floor. Here, Greg, take this, and I'll go down there and mark 7, and we'll get some line snaps so we know where to bring the rock up to. I'm gonna do a mid.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
My pencil just broke. Greg, go ahead and snap it.
Yep.
Go ahead, Greg.
Guess I'm the honorary snap lord.
You're the snap lord.
Yeah.
People always say, why don't you let Greg do it? Do it, dude. I let him do whatever he wants.
find that before I run into that. It's nice out. It's like 1,000 degrees in that cab. You would enjoy it, Michael. I don't mean to brag or anything, but pretty nice.
You know, it would have been nice if this this never got ran over by a cement truck. This would be a lot better to work with. Probably good enough for us. I said 12. I said 12 the other day, and that was 10. But we need to get out of here, man. That's going to be good enough for right now. We're probably a load or two short. Hard to say. We need to get a laser out here, shoot this. We got snap lines, but we didn't snap this. This has got to be down 14 inches. So we got. That's good back there?
Yeah, that middle of that wall is 14 inches up
yeah.
to the corners.
So we might have a truckload just sitting right in here. Not to mention we bring this down, we're gonna have to bring that down out there. And we got that pile there that's gotta get spread out, but foundation's in, guys. We got it insulated and we got it backfilled 92%.
Give or take how much we take.
Yeah, depending on what's gonna happen. So if you guys are interested in, you know, what I'm gonna consider probably the perfect barn dominium to grow old in. So, you know, it's not extravagant, it's not expensive, it's gonna be super efficient, super cost effective. I'm gonna say a bunch of like words that are the exact same kind of.
What's that one where you don't have to maintenance it?
Low maintenance.
Low maintenance.
Be very low maintenance. All these good things. I just think that if you're looking for this like perfect, all-American 3-bedroom, 3-bath home with a super big garage that everybody loves, like this is gonna be it. So make sure you're subscribed to this channel, RR Buildings. Watch as Greg and I kind of bust our butts out here all winter long building this home for our customer. It's gonna be fun, it's gonna be great. We got some new products that we're gonna be using here that we haven't used, that we've been wanting to use. I'm excited, hopefully you guys are excited too, so smash that like button and follow along on this journey. And we'll catch you on the next video where we will be laying out our permacolumn brackets, our Midwest permacolumn brackets, so we can start the construction phase of this project. It's Friday, it's getting late. We'll catch you on the next one. Let's get out of here, Greg. Clean up. We got any tools?